Howdy folks, JayArr here with
AdamHarry.
and we are covering Kobold Press's Demon Cults and Secret Societies.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. It has a big 5e. What does that mean, JayArr?
That means that this is a book that is for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, although you can also find the same book with the same stats and everything, but it's all been tuned for Pathfinder as well, because Kobold Press is kind of dual publishing both things right now.
That's pretty cool, actually.
It is. And Kobold Press has put out a ton of really cool, really cool supplements lately. They have one of the best monster manuals I've seen.
Yeah?
Especially from any kind of third-party publisher, but like just in general, they put out like the Tome of Beasts, which has like 400 or something monsters like that.
Excellent.
They're all real fun. They play like dynamic monsters. It's a ton of good stuff, and they have more of the same attitude in here.
Awesome.
So
I believe you, JayArr. JayArr is our BoLS official DM.
that's me.
So he covers all of our RPG stuff and runs our D&D show on Twitch on Fridays.
So you should tune in.
Yeah, cross promotion. All right, moving on. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's.
Demon cults and secret societies.
Let's open it up.
Dun dun dun. In Kobold Press. So, real quick, we're not going to read every single page in here, obviously.
Right.
We're going to hit the highlights, some of them, and then go from there. So let's take a look at the contents.
So the whole book basically is presenting you with like a bunch of different demon cults and/or secret societies. And the thing that I really like about this book, and it kind of explains it in the introduction, is that you've got it's not a campaign, it's not like an adventure path, it's just here's a guide of how to use these books, or how to use the things that are in this book. And they do an amazing job of like setting up the flavor and the feel and how to run the cults.
Cool. Well, wait, before we jump all the way in, I want to point out a couple things real quick. Just crunching some basic numbers real fast. This is a hardback. As you can see here, it is full color.
Yep.
All the way through. And we are looking at 174 pages, 75 if you count the other things.
Stuff at the back.
But yeah, really nice production quality so far. Pages feel nice, by the way.
Yeah, they're nice and thick paper.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So that's all I wanted to say as far as physically talking about the book. So keep going.
Let's while we're on the table of contents, let's just run real quick through the cults that you'll find. You've got the Black Goat's Flock.
That's kind of funny.
The Burning Rune. Ooh. The Chosen of the Demon Bat.
Batman.
The Creed of All Flesh.
Ooh.
The Doom Speakers.
You met those guys.
The Emerald Order.
They're okay.
The Hand of Nekresh.
Those guys are jerks, though.
Yeah, no kidding. The Night Cauldron of Chernobog.
I haven't met them yet.
The Red Sisters.
Watch out for their brothers.
Not actually sisters.
Yeah.
The Sanguine Path.
What are they about?
They're about blood.
Probably.
Selkut Sting.
Mummies?
The Servants of the White Ape.
Not mummies.
Weavers of Truth.
They lie.
Yeah.
They lie.
Possibly double mummies.
Double mummies.
And then they've got an appendix at the back for anti-paladins. Let's go ahead and flip through, yeah?
Ooh, anti-paladins. So it's got some character stuff in there too? Or?
Yeah, a little tiny bit.
Little sprinkle. All right.
So we don't want to flip through everything, but like
No.
just to give you a sample, each of these is presented, has all the same kind of stuff. So it starts with like an intro. This is the Chosen of the Demon Bat, who are up here on the cover. They are all followers of a demon lord who wants to, the demon lord Kamazotz, who wants to swallow the sun and plunge the world into eternal darkness.
I'm pretty sure that's Batman in whatever.
In whatever language.
Yeah. Translates to Batman in Elvish.
They're home to a lot of Darrow and vampires and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That explains the darkness motif.
Yeah, and they start with like the leader of the cult, and then as you flip through, you can see like some of the henchmen. There's like that guy, obviously a henchman.
But this is kind of the gist you would see. You go through the members of the higher echelon of the cult all the way down, and then it's got some extra plot hooks for you.
Yeah,
looks like.
This is the thing that I like the most is when they're presenting like how to use them. They just give you like some hooks and things that the cult might be doing.
Okay.
So they've got something for every kind of tier of play. So like from levels 1 to 3, you might just find like, oh, there are some people in a construction crew who were gonna go demolish an abandoned house. They've vanished. and that kind of brings them into contact with the cult. And then like later on, you could see like, oh, we're at level 10 now, and there's like blasphemous crime spree in the city, and people are stealing and looting the temples of like the sun and the sky to try and bring about eternal darkness.
Oh.
So there's enough there that you can kind of weave together a campaign, or you can just have like a bunch of cool interconnected adventures or whatever.
If you're looking for like side quest ideas for your adventure, maybe you had a long week and your game's coming up and you're like, I'm out of ideas right now, but I don't want to just pull out a module or something.
Right.
I need to wing something. Boom, you've got plot hooks for days.
Absolutely.
And you can sneak them in there, and maybe it will become a big story arc in your campaign, or maybe you just wanted to do like a little one-shot thing.
And they do a fantastic job of the like the flavors and stuff of them, because in addition, like all the monsters are kind of are connected thematically.
Yeah,
they all have similar abilities, and then they've got like new hazards that are kind of connected to everything, as well as magic items.
Nice.
So
everybody
cool
loves
stuff.
extra magic items.
Yeah,
right?
heck yeah. And these are for friends or foes. So like they've got this. This is the skittering skiff, which is a flying vehicle that allows them to get wherever they need to. It's terrifying.
It looks terrifying. Wow, we have a special, some special monsters too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got a flame eater swarm, as you can see here. Swarm of tiny beasts.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of scary. They're not that tough, but hey, swarms never are. It's the numbers that get you.
It's the numbers that get you.
Yeah.
And then they've got they've all got at least one custom spell. This one here is Winged Spies, which lets you summon a swarm of ravens or birds or bats or whatever. Stuff that looks like just a whiff of cloud on the horizon.
What's that from?
I'm trying to remember.
Some Tolkien book.
Some Tolkien, yeah.
Token reading book.
Yeah.
Right.
But basically that's what all of the entries for these cults are like.
Yeah. And that's cool. You get to see, again, you get the flavor of the cults, really laid out for you, their motivations, their organization, what they're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Then you get to see the leaders. You get some adventure hooks.
And that really shows you like how to use them. And some of the cults have more members. Like we're on page number 4 and still kind of getting some NPCs to use.
Yeah, and then we've got the hooks and activities.
Yeah.
I really like the way they have this set up. It makes the cults feel more like a character or an organization of characters versus just like some faceless, nameless organization that like, oh yeah, there's some bad guys you're fighting. There's no structure.
It's something that I feel like this book does better than some of the other ones out there that have got like, here's an organization of bad guys, because a lot of times they'll just give you a ton of information, and they'll be like, go figure it out.
Yeah.
But these guys give you a guide to their activities. The mechanics and the flavor play so well together. It's easy to figure out how to use them.
Yeah. Are we going to see any of these show up in the NeverQuest adventures?
Oh yeah, almost certainly. like there is no way this crazy Emerald Golem is not showing up. And there's a ton of cool stuff. Like not every cult has a big beefy monster at the end, but there are so many really cool boss monsters. That it's a ton of fun.
I love the way they have all of the extra stuff, like magic items, the spells, the monsters they can sprinkle in there,
even
the motivations.
Extra poisons.
Yeah, it's just not if you're in a rut.
Yeah.
I DM. I know how it goes. Sometimes you get into a bit of a rut. You're like, man, I need an idea. Boom. This book is all ideas all the time.
This book is adventure fuel, basically. Yeah. Like if you're trying to think of something and having trouble, but like you say, you don't want to just grab a module. You want to make something up. You want
some freeform
story.
Yeah.
This is the perfect like mid ground between freeform adventure.
Because for example, like here you can just like as a DM you can read this strange diagram details an ancient virile device that was once capable of controlling the movement of planets. Okay. That seems cool.
Yeah.
I can build off of that. I can stop there, or I can read on and get a whole hook going.
Because these are, like, each one of these adventure hooks is connected to, like, a goal of the cult.
Yeah.
Or something that they've been up to. One of the earlier ones, they talk about how this wizard guy stole a book. But it got stolen from him. So you can kind of, if you want to put them together, follow the trail of the book as it goes back and forth between owners.
That's kind of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you get like this giant puzzle piece tapestry, and you could literally put together all the puzzle pieces one at a time, step by step, or you can take a puzzle piece from it, use it as a seed for a new puzzle, and work it out yourself.
Absolutely.
So that's really cool.
And then let's real quick take a look at the end where the past the servants of the White Ape, where all the anti-paladin stuff is. Oh no, these are the Weavers of Truth.
That. Wait a minute.
See,
they're all truth sayers here.
They're all about the truth. There's some truth.
It's truth coming at your
truth
face.
Coming at your face.
All right, watch out. Echo Demon. Yep. He says the truth twice. Or does he?
So here's some anti-paladin stuff. Basically, if your paladin falls, and
we've never seen a paladin ever do anything out of character for paladins.
Yeah.
Like burning down orphanages or anything.
Or anything like that. Not that I'm bitter. But they've got some new oaths for paladin characters. They've got the Oath of the Crawling Beyond.
Creepy.
Yeah, no kidding. Which is all about like crazy, weird void stuff.
Nice.
You get tentacles. You get searing emptiness. You can speak to the void itself, and
you get a new channel divinity.
Yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah. What does the channel divinity do?
You have, when you take this oath at 3rd level, you gain the following 2 channel divinity options. You can either do Cold Starlight. You can use your action to radiate the warmthless light of long dead stars. Creepy. Creatures that begin the turn within 10 feet of you are caught in the light and must make a successful Constitution saving throw or lose the ability to speak for 1 minute.
That's creepy.
They can use an action to repeat the saving throw, blah, blah, blah. Void spun syllabi. Can you read that one?
Yeah. Void spun syllable. So you utter a dreadful half-word in the tongue of madness. Void speech. All creatures within 30 feet that hear you jibber jabber must make a wisdom save or be compelled to say the rest of the word. And
Jibba.
Yep, and that requires the victim to see, for the briefest instant, the unholy alphabet in their minds. They take a d6 points of psychic damage multiplied.
Oh wait, whoa!
By your charisma modifier. Holy cow! And are stunned until the end of their next turn.
So that was like, okay, whatever. That's d6 points multiplied.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty great. Hey, and if you take this, you're gonna be best friends with the Great Old One Warlock in the party.
Oh, that's true. You guys can talk about the Outer Realms and non-Euclidean geometry. It'll be great.
But for those of you who want something a little more traditional, we've also got the Infernal Oath, which is all about the devils and demons.
And you can totally hang out with the Infernal Warlock Pact.
Exactly. So basically, paladins, if you wanna get along with a warlock for once,
right?
You could do no worse than to check out what's inside Demon Cults and Secret Societies.
Again, from Kobold Press, it is compatible with 5e, and I guess there's a
Pathfinder version as well.
Sweet.
Well worth your time.
For sure. And again, whichever one you pick up, I guess the story hooks don't really change.
Yeah.
So the stats and numbers will, based on which version you pick up, but the hooks remain the same. So
exactly.
Go check them out.
I've been JayArr.
I'm AdamHarry, and we're from BoLS. Thanks for watching.
Have a nice day.